Mommy is a psycho and Daddy is a brain. Sarah's kinda creepy, Granny is insane. Timmy's kinda very happy as can be. All together they are the Johnston family.
The hearing between Harry Parker Trench and the Jonestons is now in session.
Excuse me? Why am I here? I was in other state when this crap happened.
Because the director likes it when your whole family is actually in shot together.
Oh, what?
Anyways, opening testimony from Mr. Trench may begin now.
His name is Harry P. Hall.
Thank you, Your Honor. And may I mention you look nice today in a black muumuu.
Mr. Trench, I'm a married man. Please proceed with your claim.
Right. I'm suing these hooligans because their boy brought a knife to school then threatened to kill 2 other students. The old lady sexually harassed me, and I suspect the others helped them cover up evidence.
Hey, you ran off after seeing everything I had to offer without even paying, so you tell me who the real criminal is here.
Right, Mr. Trench, I assume you must have witnesses for these accusations.
I do, Your Honor. I've brought the 2 girls who were threatened. Miss Susie, will you please come up here with me? Susie, could you please tell us what happened?
Timmy brought a knife and threatened to stab me.
I see. And is that boy over there the Timmy you were referring to?
Yes, it is.
And this knife here in the evidence bag? Is this the knife Timmy used?
Yes.
No more questions, Your Honor.
That's some pretty condemning evidence.
Thank you, Your Honor. You know, maybe we could grab something to eat sometime outside of the court.
Now, Timmy Joneston, what do you have to say about this situation?
That it sucks.
I see, but what do you have to say in your defense, specifically for all of you whose knife is that?
Hers.
Right, and Mr. and Mrs. Joneston, you do realize that since your daughter is a minor that you will be held responsible for this.
Hers.
You really expect me to believe that old lady owns such a knife?
She might.
Yeah, whatever. When are you going to take off your clothes?
Excuse me?
Well, you've only given us water so far. Can the show start before we get our wings at least?
No, Mom, we are not at the strip club. That's for Friday, remember?
But today's Friday. Can we go once we're done here?
Where the hell are we then?
We're in court, you dumb bitch.
For what?
We're blaming you for the knife incident.
Oh, hell no. I ain't being a damn patsy.
Wait, I want an explanation for this now. Mr. Johnston, what you do in your time is none of my concern. But did your son just insinuate that you have brought him to strip clubs before?
Well, duh. How else is he supposed to get good sexual education?
Trust me, he's lucky. I learned the hard way from Grandma.
So did I, honey. Don't worry, you managed to repress it in 20 years.
Holy shit.
Your Holiness, here's what actually happened. It was all the creepy one's fault. Her knife, her idea, her fault. Throw her flat as in prison.
Hey, I was kidnapped at the time. I didn't know about this either.
Kidnapped.
Yeah, it happens every other week or so.
And look how capable she's become. She's strong, independent, able to make her own decisions.
Thanks, Dad.
Love you, sweetie.
Are you getting this down?
Yes, and this is some good stuff.
So who is responsible for the weapon at school? I need a verdict now.
It was the boy Timmy over there.
Mr. Trench, one more interjection from you and we're going to have a serious talk.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I'd like to send my son up to witness stand and to represent as his lawyer and send my mother-in-law.
She's a lawyer.
Hell yeah, I graduated from Aardvark.
Harvard.
Same thing.
You may begin your testimony.
Now, Timmy, did you bring that particular object to school with you?
Yes.
Cold, yeah.
Mr. Trench.
Sorry, Dad. I mean, sir.
But Timmy, did you know what that object was?
No.
So you saw something interesting and wanted to bring it to school, showed it to your two ugly-ass friends over there, and after realizing that it was a weapon, you rushed home to make sure it would be safe.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
That old hag is good.
Better believe it. She's been doing this for nearly 80 years.
So you see your horror.
Honor.
Same thing. So you see my grandson made a mistake. He worked to correct it, and in the end, no harm was done.
I see. And what about the pictures taken by Mrs. Jonestons showing her and Timmy out at a restaurant, which was allegedly used as proof that Timmy was never at school that day?
Admittedly, she fucked up, bitch. But she did it because she had a talk with her son regarding safety at school and took him out for food to help clear his mind.
Timmy, is this true that your mom had a talk with you regarding safety?
Yeah, it was a talk, alright.
Well, I guess no harm was truly done, so I'll have the first case dismissed.
Ah, suck it.
But Mrs. Jonestons Sr., you are still under case for the sexual harassment of Mr. Trent.
He walked into my home without any warrant while I was expecting company. He should be getting sued for breaking and entering into a defenseless old woman's home.
Is that true, Mr. Trench?
Well, technically, yes.
Okay, this was a damn waste of my time. Case dismissed. I find the Jonestons family not guilty on both charges.
Ah, go shove a cheese grater up your ass.
If you could have done that to begin with, why the hell did you try to pin it on me first?
You haven't been to jail yet. It's good experience.
Yes, she has. Remember when those kidnappers claimed she was their confidant?
They tried to traffic me across the border. I had no way to prove my citizenship because somebody threw out my birth certificate.
I thought it was an expired pizza coupon.
Can we get pizza at Buster Bros tonight?
Hell yeah, they've got their martini special starting in 20 minutes.
I'm sorry, you can't bring your children to a strip club. That's depraved.
Oh, it's okay. I still get employee discounts and privileges. I'm kind of a celebrity there.
And she still got the moves that won me over.
He finished in 10 seconds. I think it was his first time ever.
Ah, beat you dead.
Oh dear.
I could sell this shit for thousands.
See what I mean? They're dysfunctional, irresponsible, apprehendable, and are a stain on this community.
Enough.
Make it quick.
Oh, I will. Mrs. Jonestons Sr., I'm doing a court order for you to be sent to a state nursing home. Sarah and Timmy Jonestons are to be put in the county foster system immediately. As for you, Mr. and Mrs. Jonestons, you shall be held liable for any damages accumulated by those three. If you'd like to have custody of them again, you can make a countersuit claim in 6 months if and only if those 6 months have sufficient evidence that you are upstanding members of society that are capable of being the proper caretakers of them.
But that's impossible. Don't you realize that we're the only ones that can keep these three from committing a terrorist attack?
Excuse me?
What she means to say is that she needs us?
You can't just take me away from my mama and dad.
You shit fucker!
Kill yourself, June. Sorry, force of habit from the war.
I think we'll need to have to talk about what war exactly.
This court is dismissed. Get this family out of my courtroom immediately.
Let go of me!
Oi, Daddy!
Squeeze harder.
Don't take my family, please!
Don't worry guys, we'll be together again.
I hope you all enjoy the show.
The show is over. This is the ending.
Wasn't talking about that show.